Hey everyone, I'm Sana or Shamsita. Welcome back to my YouTube series about UIKit elements for the Xcode storyboard in iOS app development. Today we are covering two topics. One is the segmented control, which is a UIKit element, and the second is the AVAudioPlayer for playing audio files. So I have a project open in front of me. This is an empty project. I haven't added anything to it yet. So first of all, what we're going to need is an audio file. So let's drag that in. I'm also going to be using an audio file cover, like an album cover, so that's why I have this image right here. Let's open up Assets and drag this image. And drag this into our tutorial app. Let's just click this Add to Targets as well and then finish. Now let's get to work on the UI. Let's go to main.storyboard. I'll close this for now and get an image view. I'll also be dragging in a segmented control, which will act as our play pause button. Now I'll just add a couple of constraints to this. Alright, so now all our constraints are there, and now we can work with putting in an image into our image view. Let's open this up on the side and enter our homebound image. That's the title of my image. And over here we need a play and pause button. So Xcode has a couple of inbuilt stock photos and I'm going to be using that. In here in image, if we search play, then you'll find a couple of play buttons. And then let's go to the second segment, which is our segment 1 because it's indexed from 0 to so on to n, let's say. And our second image is going to be a pause image. Yes, there we go. So our UI is ready now and we can start coding. Okay, so now I'm going to create an outlet property as well as an action property for our segmented control. Alright, so over here remember to keep the type as UI segmented control and not any. Let's go ahead and connect that. Now we'll have to import the AV foundation. AV foundation is what works with audio files. And we'll create a couple of variables such as the var audio player, which is going to be playing our audio file. This is of AV audio player type. And also our path. Now over here we're just going to put the name of our music file, and in the off type portion we're going to put the extension. The name of my audio file is demo music. And off type is without the dot, the extension. Now over here, around 1 or 2 years ago when I was working with AV Foundation, then there were some issues and it wasn't playing the MP3 file. So that worked for me when I switched to WAV format. So if you're having issues over here because of some inexplicable reason, you might want to try switching up the file format, the music file format. Alright, so now we'll have to set the audio player to try playing the audio file. It won't just start playing right now. It'll only start playing once we tell it to perform audioplayer.play function. Right now it's just going to prepare to play. Okay, so now the main part of our audio playing coding is done. We can now get to work with the segmented control. This is the function for the segmented control, and the way it works is that when the segment selected changes, then we can get that information by using sender.selectedSegmentIndex. Now remember that it starts from 0, so this index is going to indicate 0 and this one is going to indicate 1. Let's also do this for the second index, which is 1, else if. Now what do we want to do when the first one is selected? We need the audio file to play. So let's just do AVAudioPlayer.play. And for the second one, AVAudioPlayer.stop. Now play doesn't mean that it will always restart from the beginning. It also means that it will resume playing if the audio playing has stopped. Now let's run this and see how it's working.